Well, what? I don't even know what to say. What a game. Well, what? The last 10 minutes, should I say. Jeez and peace. Guys, before we even get into this, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out all the previous videos, of course, on the channel. My name is Ryan Williams, AFC. Obviously, my last name's not AFC. Obviously, I support Arsenal Football Club. This is what we're here to talk about. Arsenal Football Club. Listen, there's a lot to cover from that game. That game had its lows, and then it ended with a high as fuck, right? So again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and yeah, let's do this, bro. So I got my notepad. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go over every single detail, but let's be real. So from the notes, and boy, like I said, man, the game has been up and down, very down from the start, I have to say. Let's get into the team selection. So Emery went for Martinez in goal, Hector Bellerin, Mustafi, Holden and Tierney. So pretty much that back line, I pretty much said that in my preview. I kind of knew he was going to go for that, you know. But midfield, this is where it gets interesting. Torreira, I did pick. Joe Willock got picked, and I'm pretty sure I picked him as well, because I didn't think he had a good game against Sheffield United. I thought, well, maybe this could be a game he can prove himself into, you know, dust off the cobwebs, because let's face it, he hasn't really played or started much, you know what I mean? And AZ Maitland-Niles, interesting to see him in the midfield, and we're going to get on to AZ Maitland-Niles soon. Emile Smith-Rowe, the returning Lacazette gets a full, well, he gets a start, and a person I actually thought would be up top, but was on the wing, Gabriel Martinelli. So, where do we begin? So, of course, we're going to get to the fact that Mesut Ozil was left out the squad again. This is really looking bad. This is looking like Jose and Pogba Part 2, but the North London version. Do you know what I'm saying? This is getting a bit crazy. And for the majority of the first half, boy, it looked like we could have done with Ozil doing something. I mean, it was absolutely trash. The defending was poor. I mean, the game looked a little open, but after the 7th minute, I have to say, the guy from Spurs, Edwards, hey, he was up for it. And I mean from Spurs, I mean he was basically, well, the commentator basically said he was either on loan from Spurs or he just got picked up from Spurs after he was being released. And he made an impact. He got the better of Tierney, unfortunately. But other than that, clearly got better during the game. But in the first half, everybody was all over the place. We did not organise. Like I just said, but that I actually thought Torreira was playing a holding mid. Was he playing a holding mid? Because I saw him getting forward very, very deep. I saw AZ Maitland-Niles more central holding midfield at times, and even Willock. I was like, what's going on? What is going on? Why is Torreira so far forward? Anyways, within the 7th minute, like I said, it was poor defending from Tierney. He tried his hardest to get back. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't overly poor. I was probably thinking of the AZ Maitland-Niles situation, so we'll get to that in a sec. But yeah, he just basically left Tierney cut inside and just got the better of Emi Martinez. The defenders, that was not good enough. That was not good. And we were 1-0 down after the 7th minute. You know, Tierney kept his head up high though. Like, it was what it was. So, after that, it was just still poor. We had Lacazette had a shot, but that didn't really go much to anything. Torreira, he was leaving so many gets. He was pressing so high, but why are we playing our holding midfielder as our number 10? Right. Anyways, with even Joe Willock, I'm sorry, he did not do himself any justice today. That's the second game in a row. I'm really starting to get a little worried about Joe, you know what I mean? Maybe, you know, even the England under 21s game, apparently he didn't really do too well in that either. Boy, I don't know. Maybe he's not really feeling confident at the minute, and we have enough problems with people and confidence right now. But wait till I get to the end. But of course, as we know, yeah, man, like, look, from my notes, I'm not gonna go all into it. Like, it was a poor first half. Tierney made up for the mistake, grabbed the equaliser for Gabriel Martinelli with a delicious cross at the edge of the box. He made it look easy, do you know what I mean? If anything, I think he just crossed it, hoping someone got to it. And of course, Gabriel Martinelli was the first Arsenal player to make contact with a header and got the equaliser. Apologies, guys. I had to do this late, so apologies for it. So after that, you know, it looked like we were trying to find our feet. We was really slow, and Vitoria, credit to them. Again, another team I have to credit. And of course, like I said, I'm not going to disrespect the oppositions out here, but another team that we played looking like, hold on, did Arsenal think we're going to be pushovers? Do you know what I'm saying? And we got to talk about this. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, the second goal. You are really not doing any single justice for yourself. I mean, that was diabolical, bro. Like, you got to stay on your feet and you got to be confident on the ball. This is where you naturally play. You want to show the manager why you need to be playing back to where you need to be playing. And again, another sluggish, sloppy performance. There was even times I even saw you jog back after losing the ball. They were on the counter-attack. You're lucky they didn't even score from that one. From that one. Now they're 2 in a row. Not good enough, man. And I don't know if that's even down to the fact that he's come out and said he wants to. So he's obviously trying to prove himself in training. Sorry, guys. But like I said, he's been trying to prove himself in training. Maybe it's that. I don't know. But it's not good enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And Willock, again, losing ball in possession. They need his goal from that counter-attack as well. I honestly don't know what's going on with these lot. Willock, I can accept this for now because he's young and this is like his first team season. Like, he's playing with the first team, so there's gonna be mistakes, there's gonna be errors, you know what I mean? But the pressure's on. You know, I just hope he can hopefully pick up form and find some bit of confidence, and hopefully during the season, you know, he can progress well. But Ainsley Maitland-Niles, on the other hand, bro, like, I think, you know what, like I said, a lot of people have come out and said, you know what, like, it's not good. Like, if you really want to get in this first team squad on a regular basis, rather than warming up the bench, then, bruv, you got to be doing better than that. And me personally, I don't know. I'm up in arms with you right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Ainsley Maitland-Niles will ever play in an Arsenal shirt? Of course he probably will. But, I mean, after that performance, what would you do with Ainsley Maitland-Niles? Let me know in the comment section if you're watching. So, in the second half, both Willock and Ainsley Maitland-Niles were taken off and replaced by Matteo Guendouzi and Dani Ceballos. And I'm not going to say straight away that, you know, we played well, because it did still take time. Vitoria was still doing their thing. They were still trying to pepper us. But we slowly started to get back into the game. And it was a very, very, very slow way of getting back into the game. It took an Alexander Lacazette substitution. And he didn't look well today. There was times where I felt like he wasn't really getting the ball quick enough. A lot of players going by him. Sorry guys, I'm so tired. So there was a lot of players going by him. I remember one specific incident, especially in the first half, where Vitoria gave up the ball and Emerald Smith-Rowe literally picked the ball up and he went for the shot and he realised he messed it up. And then he was able to control the ball back and then he gave it to Gabriel Martinelli. Now, if he had turned to his left, Lacazette was screaming at him in the 6-yard box, asking him to square it. It is what it is with that. But again, I mean, we got to talk about this. And when I mean again, I mean his performance wasn't good enough. Now, I can understand the frustration and etc. But look, I don't know what to make out of this, bro. Did he overreact? Yes, he did. I'm talking about the headbutt from the oppositional player. He confronted Lacazette. Now, I'll back my players fully. But unless they do something, if they do something wrong, criminal, I will call you out. Lacazette, I don't know, bro. Like, that didn't look good. That didn't look good. You got to be careful. Alright? Can't be doing that shit. If he hit you generally, my bad. I'll take that back. But I just think you made a meal out of it, which you must do sometimes. But it just didn't look good. So, yes, it sounds hypocritical because it sounds like I just support it. But, nah, man, that's I can't condemn that at all. I can't. Other than that, Nicolas Pepe, probably him and Matteo Guendouzi, and I'll get to Guendouzi in just a few seconds, were probably the only shining lights in that squad today. As well as, you know, we had Tierney, glimpses in. Rob Holding didn't look all that good today. I don't know, man. You can tell with 10 changes in the side, like, not everybody's played with each other. Do you know what I'm saying? So, there's that. But, going back to Pepe, like I was saying, let's not take anything away from him. He had probably one of the best moments in the last few months for Nicolas Pepe. I mean, that 72 million price tag definitely put on a lot of pressure for him. Especially a lot of us fans out here. Some of us hurry up. Most of us, like myself, are patient, waiting for Pepe to, you know, find his feet into the Premier League, or even on Arsenal soil, for that matter, on English soil. So, finally, as The Rock would say, he gets 2 goals from 2 excellent free kicks. And I think I was more impressed with the second one. The second one, he just lashed it. He just lashed it for the winner as well. Right in stoppage time. Why does that sound familiar? And this is when I'm going to go back into the first goal. Matteo Blood Clot Guendouzi. And I know I sound like I'm ripping off someone, or I'm not. But bro, I've been saying about Matteo Guendouzi for the last couple episodes. I've been saying this guy is going to be something special. Again, and if you notice, the way he got the foul was exactly like he got the foul for that game against Aston Villa. And I didn't even get to talk about that game on the last video when I talked about our previous fixtures. And even that one was a struggle to come back and win at. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to take nothing away from Nicolas Pepe. I hope he takes so much confidence from this. Because I'm pretty sure that Sheffield United game, he probably thought, you know what, I could have done a lot better that day. I could have done a lot better. He come on. He looked a little bit lively. Looked like he, you know, trying to get in the game and that. But still, not from open play. But I'm satisfied with it, right? 3 set pieces for Pepe. He's got 3 goals. That's good. But again, you know, open play, that is important. So hopefully we'll be seeing something soon from Nicolas Pepe, hopefully. Now, overall, the game was pretty poor. It took us, what, the second half to fully get better. I think for all of us, we all did, in one way or another, did kind of disrespect Vitoria. Most credit to them. They are 4th in their league for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, they did lose to a lower opposition in one of their cup games, which sounds familiar to us, but you know, it is what it is. But regardless of that, I'm not saying that happened this season, but you know what I'm going with this, guys. So, but regardless of that, the only positives can we take from this game is the fact that Matteo Guendouzi can never be taken off. So I don't know. So I think Emery's definitely got the wrong person to be starting every single game. Matteo Guendouzi's on the first team of the sheet, on the first name on the team sheet. Sorry guys, I was too tired. Granit Xhaka, we already know about him, but we're not getting at Xhaka because he didn't touch the ball today. So why would we get at Xhaka? But the point is, Matteo Guendouzi, positive. Nicolas Pepe, finally getting a goal, or 2 goals. I hope, man. Free kicks. Do you know what I mean? Yes, he got the penalty, I remember, but still, that's good. That's good positives. So hopefully we can actually watch Pepe be a little bit more confident, a little bit more pragmatic. Do you know what I mean? Which is good. Bellerin, I think he played good, decent. Do you know what I mean? Tierney had a better second half than the first. I think after he got that assist from Martinelli in the first half, I think he kind of started to turn up because they were getting at him, man, that left side, but he wasn't really getting protected. But it was what it was. So, I mean, let's just go into the negatives, man. It's just, it wasn't good enough. The setup from the beginning, you know, picking AZ Maitland-Niles and Joe Willock. Like, don't get me wrong, I picked Joe Willock, so I'm not going to get over, I will take the L for picking him because he had a bad performance. I'm not getting at him. Do you know what I mean? I already said, you know, bro, just keep your head down, keep working hard, innit? And just, you'll find your rhythm. And I said this to AZ Maitland-Niles about 2 seasons ago, and it's just still not working out for him at the minute. So that's definitely a negative there. Both their performances. Of course, the defending was just atrocious at all. The setup. Lucas number 10 Torreira. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Lucas number 10 Torreira. And again, like I said, there's going to be many questions on Unai Emery going forward to this weekend against Crystal Palace. Remember, Palace beat us last season at home. So, revenge is definitely on the mind for Arsenal. But can Crystal Palace come over there and make a statement to us? And you know what? I've seen a lot of stuff online about Unai Emery. You know, banners out. And listen, like I said, personally, I don't like the manager. I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's going to be the guy to take us to the next step in Arsenal's chapter, in its history, in the Arsenal chapter's history books. I just think this is good. This is a blip manager, if that makes sense. So for me, you know, I'm not saying, oh, we should do banners and etc. Like, if people want to do that, I hear you, but listen, not the banners, not the banners. Let's see how it goes, because I'm sorry, I'm still out. They still got to get him out. But we know Arsenal, they're not going to do that right now. Let's just see how it goes. If the board are going to do something, they'll do something. If they're not, then we're probably going to have to wait till January or the end of the season. Because again, there's an Ozil issue as well. He wasn't in the team. Maybe, if it started, we might have got a little bit more fluidity into the midfield. But they were absolutely bang average within the start of the game. Wasn't good enough. It took Danny Ceballos and Guendouzi to come on. So again, like I said, I'm not going to butcher completely the midfield because the defence wasn't good enough at times. But again, credit to Vitoria, man. I ain't going to take nothing back from them. But I'm sure the players, you know, we got away with it. Pepe definitely saved everybody's boat, especially Unai's. And on to the next game at the Emirates, where we host Crystal Palace. So guys, make sure you check for that match preview, which will be out tomorrow or hopefully Saturday, maybe. More than likely be Saturday. So guys, keep it here, keep it checked in at Ryan Williams AFC. Leave your comments at the comment section of this video. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Let me know your thoughts on the manager, the Ozil situation, Pepe's free kicks. Should we be starting Tierney this Sunday? Let me know your thoughts, guys. And again, keep subscribing to the Instagram course. Keep following. Check out the Instagram. Check out my Twitter. All the links at the bottom of this video. So guys, I am shot. I am going to get some sleep. So guys, have a good evening. And Gunners, well done.